What's up, everybody? We back with another video. Today, we're gonna be talking about Butterball. All right, man, we got Butterball stats pulled up. So Butterball is a shooter, small forward, who specializes in mid-range. He's also a really good blocker, man, when it comes down to blocking shots, as well as dunks, depending on who he's trying to block. And he's also excellent at setting screens. He's really good at a lot of areas, man. He can fill a lot of roles on your team. He's also extremely fast. Don't let that gut fool you, man. He is extremely fast. So first stat we're looking at is a three-point shot with 66 at base. It's actually a pretty good base three-point shot. I think it's similar to someone like Jessica. I could be wrong, but I think she has somewhere around 64. So make sure you keep that in mind. He's also decent at the three-point line, so feel free to take those three-point shots if you get that wide open opportunity. Second stat we're looking at is the mid-range shot with 74 at base. That's the exact same thing as someone like Uncle Kevin. Is it same thing as Uncle Kevin? I think Greta has like 76, and then Katiusha has slightly less, but I think it's like one or less. I don't know, man. It's similar to Uncle Kevin, though, and you know Uncle Kevin is draining those mid-range shots, man. So you want to put more mid-range on him, especially when we look at the abilities. We'll get there, man. Close shot with 39 at base. I don't recommend spamming double pumps or layups with this, man. It is very unlikely that it'll go in consistently. So dunk with 53 at base. I also don't actually recommend doing a lot of dunks with Butterball. I mean, he may be able to get those dunks off every now and then, but I see a lot of my dunks popping back out. There's not much I can do about it. So his steal stat, not very good. Don't be spamming the steal button with this small forward, man. Dribble stat with 38. You don't want to be dribbling a lot with this, man. You want to make most of your plays when you don't have the ball in your hand, because that's when you're going to have most of your mobility. And we'll talk about that when we get to the abilities, man. His pass with 40. His pass isn't that good. He won't be giving you very much bonus accuracy. He also can't pass it very far. So make sure y'all keep all of that stuff in mind when it comes down to this pass stat. You want to be careful, especially against characters like Nico, Ayumi, White, and Justin. So a speed stat with 71 at base. That is the highest speed stat of every small forward in this game. I think Natalie has like 70, so he's one above her. Not sure how much he gets from his cells, but I'll definitely slap that on the screen for y'all. His jump is 36, not very good. That is the second reason why I wouldn't actually recommend going for layups and dunks with him. You have to be as close as someone like Howie. So rebound with 39, not very good at that either, man. He may be able to rebound over other small forwards, but against things like power forwards and centers, gonna have a very hard time in there. Block 51 at base, the highest block stat of the small forwards. So he has the highest speed stat, as well as the highest block stat, and his power stat with 48 at base. That's slightly less than Havoc G and Ben. I think it's similar to someone like Big O and Emma. So we're gonna jump to the abilities, man. So first ability, we're looking at the most important ability inside of his kit. We're looking at the enhanced screen. So let's read it. Have a larger blocking size when doing a screen. At level 2, when doing a screen, increase your shooting accuracy of teammates within 1.5 meters by 2% and decrease the mandatory time of being the screen. So what they mean by the mandatory time of being a screen, there is this short period of time where you're stuck inside the screen animation and you're not able to move, but this shortens that duration. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. You're using this, man, you can roll off a whole lot faster than you can with someone like Fire King. Level 3, when doing a screen, increase the accuracy of teammates within 2.5 meters for a total of 4 meters from you by 3%. So that's a total of 5% extra accuracy, and decrease the mandatory time of being the screen by 0.5 seconds. That is 0.9 seconds, basically 1 second of you having to be the screen. Definitely comes in handy. This should be the very first ability you max out on this, man, not the pump, fake, and dribble. It's definitely a useful ability, but you really want to max out your enhanced screen. Next, we're looking at screen speed up. So you think about something like skillful screen, the ability to increase your screening range and dash off are both linked to one ability, but on Butterball, it is two separate abilities. So let's read it. After being the screen, you can run in a faster speed for a short distance. It is a passive ability. You don't have to activate this yourself. At level 2, speed up distance plus 10, and level 3, speed up speed plus 10. Make sure you're maxing this out second most important ability inside of his kit, man, to make sure you can effectively pick and roll. So third ability, we're looking at jump stop shot. Now please, before I even start reading this, Butterball players, please stop spamming these contested jump stop shots at the three-point line. It goes in sometimes, but that is just sometimes, man. You want these shots to go in as often as possible, and you only get the extra accuracy if you're wide open. So let's read it. You can make a jump shot during a dribble move. At level 2, increase the accuracy of wide open shots by 3%. And at level 3, increase the accuracy of wide open shots by 4%. You want to max this out last. This is the least important ability inside of his kit. Last and certainly not least, we're looking at shot fake and dribble. So this will allow you to do a dribble move immediately after a pump fake, and you don't have to go to the hesitation animation, which definitely comes in handy because it makes it similar to something like a flash dribble. So let's read it. If you are restricted from dribbling after doing a shot fake, you can do a quick dribble move or step back to the left, right, or back. At level 2, dribble move and step back distance plus 10. At level 3, dribble move and step back speed plus 10. And at level 4, it is not easy to get ripped while you are doing a pump fake. Yes, doing pump fakes increases the chances of you getting ripped. So this right here will decrease that by a certain amount. Not completely sure because they didn't specify, man. So we're going to jump to the training area. I'm going to show you the screen speed up. I'm also going to show you the enhanced screen, the jump stop shot, and the pump fake and dribble. All right, man, I know I said training area, but we got Street Legend pulled up. I cannot set a screen inside the training area, and it crossed my mind as I was getting ready to enter there. So first, we're going to look at the screen.
Try for a jump shot.
The Susan just took a random shot, man. So we're going to set a screen here, and you can see after I screen, I sprint for a short distance to help me get wide open. So y'all want to make sure y'all are using this, and when you use it, when you set a screen for your teammate, you want to run in the opposite direction of your teammate that you set a screen for, because if the person that was guarding you decides to pick them up, and then their defender ends up trying to chase after them, you will much easily be able to get wide open. So make sure you keep that in mind. Next ability, we're looking at the jump stop shot. Ben here is probably going to block it, but I really don't care. Got to show it, man. That's the jump stop shot. David has this. Hoy has this. I think that these are the only 3 people in the game with a jump stop shot. So you want to be using this if you know for a fact that you tricked your defender with a pump fake and with your pump fake and dribble. And you also want to make sure you use this after an ankle breaker. Just make sure you check your opponent's ankles after the dribble move, man. And you see them dancing over there, go ahead and go for the shot. They will not be able to stop you. All right, last ability, we're going to take a look at the pump fake and dribble. So we're going to get Susan to pass us the ball here. Literally, all you got to do, man, before you even start dribbling the ball after you catch it, you want to throw a pump fake up. And then as soon as you hit the pump fake button, you're going to drag your analog in the direction you want to do your dribble move. And then you're going to press your dribble move button. So let's take a look at it here. Pump fake, dribble move, just like that, man. Really simple ability to use. All right, man, that's just about cover everything. Just make sure you keep in mind, Butterball, you got to make sure you're setting screens, man. You got to make sure you're using flash shots. You got to make sure you're using your pump fake and dribble. The flash shots will help you set up your pump fake and dribble psychology because you use those flash shot pump fakes, and people are going to start falling for those. If you've been dropping flash shots on them the whole game, how do you make sure that you're able to consistently hit people with those flash shots? You want to make sure you're putting as much mid-range on this man as you can. You need mid-range. You need speed. Those are the most important stats on this man, so get as much as you can. That's it. Now catch y'all on the next one.